following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Stupidly into an arcade cabinet right now.
She is not going to stop until she fills up all the slots on that high score thing.
Well, I didn't want to.
Yeah, H-A-M.
I didn't want to.
It's H2O, actually.
I didn't want to interrupt her because she gets annoyed when you interrupt her game, and she was almost about to get a high score. So I was hoping she'd be done by the time we came back, but she's still at it. So, Harm, you okay to stop playing for a while and meet the new guy?
Picks up a stack of quarters. Very well. Steps away.
Hell. Harm, we have a new guy, so you're probably going to want to prep for Danger Room.
I am always prepared. Harmony Heca Oceania. I am Atlantean.
Oh. Cool. Harm is not a mutant, but is a mutant.
As far as we're all concerned, as far as anybody knows, she is a mutant.
I think I understand. Derek Strong, TK421
Why are you not at your post?
Even the Atlantean says the thing. I don't know what that means.
Really? But you are a real American.
Does it come from TV? I'm not too big into TV.
They call it movie night.
Oh, I know some
Everyone
movies.
was gathered around in the projection room. And there, under the mono sound and flickering lights of George Lucas's Star Wars, the quote about TK421 was uttered over a radio transmission to a spaceman who
Really?
was dead.
Really? I mean, I saw the film, I don't remember that.
You were more interested in watching others.
Oh, I think I got into a fight halfway through that movie. I don't remember much.
You had a brawl in the movie.
Yeah, well,
I feel much more secure knowing that the great hero Luke Skywalker will be around to protect us from the Imperium.
By the
His
way-
laser sword.
We're apparently seeing the blob
does
next.
he live around here too?
Oh, we watched a documentary movie about him.
Oh,
Oh, he must be real great then.
Although,
Can't wait
it is
to meet him.
strongly implied that Darth Vader still exists. Perhaps he is part of the Imperium. Empire. Imperium. I'm sorry, I was musing.
Why are you so wet? Is that part of the...
Because it is comfortable.
Oh, I get it. Atlantean.
Harm, yeah, and Harm can control water, so she can just splash herself with refresh.
Your hat is damaged.
Oh, I did this on purpose.
He did it deliberately to fit his hair through the...
Also, we were just
More
in the
comfortable this
desert for 2.5 days, and Harm didn't get to have a lot of water with her then, unfortunately.
I'm
must
quite
have been
recovered, thank you.
Good to hear.
Roxy, before we do the storage closet thing, we should maybe get Steph out of the danger room.
Why do you feel
Because
that's
if we have additional danger room, she's going to be shredded and
Looks at
juice.
abs. Looks away.
You are right to admire me.
Good point.
I am incredible.
Okay, let's go to the danger room.
Got a nice form there.
Yes, it is non-standard. Considered so by 99% of my peers.
She is incredibly
Who's the
buff with cute
1%?
ears.
Tell me, she will add herself to your group.
Okay. We head to
Tell
the
me,
danger room.
do you play the video game?
Not really.
Then we will sign you up. Everyone must attend, apparently.
Alright.
Well, it's not like we have the forms here. They were all...
No doubt we will be allowed to return to the town.
Apparently I'm signed up, and I don't even play video games.
Ha! Who signed you up?
I don't know. Someone's just apparently went and talked to this girl behind the counter there and signed everybody up.
That was Anne.
Clever, Anne. No, we just signed up the video game kids. And Harm.
Well, she's one of the
I
video
am the
game.
game, and I want to play.
So she is one of the video game kids. Tap her on the shoulder.
No, she is a perfect being who will destroy you if you...
Technically, I am an abomination.
Harm is Tom's minder.
Oh, that makes sense.
I sleep with him and make sure he does not explode.
Roxy's literally going
Isn't
to go
it-
tongue minder.
Isn't the goal of that to do the opposite?
She controls water, so she can
Oh, yeah.
splash him out of...
But the
What? We share a room.
yeah,
So I am always on hand, behind the frustrating airlock.
you don't like him that much.
Hmm?
You're. What was his name again?
Tom.
Tom. Frustrating airlock. You don't like being locked in with him.
The airlock takes much time to cycle.
Hey, look, there's that console. Just
The water leaves her body.
sploosh! Asked for it.
New water from drinking fountain.
That'd be real useful for pranks. That would.
Oh, yeah. Why didn't you tell him about that time you nearly dragged Dex's lap water, Roxy?
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
look, here's the console.
I didn't realize that she didn't always purify the water and only
Well, since
manipulate the water.
you're the squad lead, do you
That's
want to
all.
push the button and interrupt Stephanie's program?
Yes, that is my responsibility.
You sure it shouldn't be the new kid?
Door opens. There's a city top scene. Dr. Destructor robots are falling in ruins everywhere. There's a huge explosion as a giant green four-armed thing just like roars, pitches over black backwards with blood fountaining everywhere, drenching a whole building. And then like this half-naked hero land in front of you.
Steph! New guy!
Right in front of you.
I was going to say, she's
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
What in the cow
Yes.
fuck just happened?
It's about time you got here. I've been waiting to do my cool entrance thing for ages.
Well, you were in privacy mode, but when it occurred to us that there might be new
Oh
danger
god,
room,
it's a man.
because
I most certainly am. Derek Strong, TK421 Euclid.
Steph, do you want to step out of the danger room before you get mullered by robots?
Are those real robots?
You must treat them like they are.
Yeah. They still hit like it.
You step out of the thing that clang.
Feel much safer now.
Stephanie Richard, SM5, Euclid.
That's a short one.
Yeah, so as you...
Shantae.
Now that you've met
Speak French.
Derek...
No.
Now that you've met Derek, just...
Stephanie is a, 5'6", presence 10, 2 levels of attractive and fascinate,
I see.
and very little.
yeah. New
Says
guy...
head to shield face.
Yeah. New
Peeks
guy,
from under
so
head.
there's a chance we may have danger room later, just in case you need to rejuice.
You're right. I should get back into the sun. Welcome. Don't let them scare you too much.
Oh, I'm not that afraid.
You will be. Flies up into the sunlight.
I don't know if that was alarming or arousing. Not.
Jennifer's
Also-
like, both to be honest.
also keep in mind that you walked into that room briefly, and we were on. There was a cityscape light from roof level,
She
just
has
going
distracted
sprinting,
me, but I'm gonna go back.
sprinting endlessly out in that room. So
How did they fit a whole city in there?
Jennifer's like, well, they built a whole city in there.
They built a whole city.
Yeah, later on it might be a jungle or something, but they'll have to seed
How
that.
do they afford this?
You know how you make stuff?
Yeah.
Just assume the room makes stuff.
yeah, that's probably a good way
Oh.
of thinking about it.
I can get it. I can get with it that way. That makes sense.
It's
to
like
me.
a big electronic computer version of you.
I understood
fancy.
half of those words.
Yeah, but you just met Steph. She's solar powered, so she's going up there to reduce her powers in case we have more.
Stephanie won't probably tell you this unless you force her to, but she used to be a superhero until she was threatened with prison time. So, like you.
I wouldn't say I was a hero.
Have you heard of Solaria?
Oh, shit!
That's from Texas, so yes.
Oh, shit! She's like one of my heroes from back in the day. And that being not that long ago.
And back in the day, and back in the day, and back in the day.
Oh, she's been around that long?
I think I've heard too much.
She's an oldie-timey hero.
And she looks like that.
Well, I mean, she's slowed.
Some have it lucky, huh?
She seems strong, too.
Oh yeah, Steph's probably.
What I mean is that
Steph's
she
probably
don't
one of the
age.
strongest mutants we got on the team.
Oh, shit.
When we get to like powers training, she's like flying and shooting lasers out of her eyes and frosty
Alvin's
bear.
trying to sell you on her. But Alvin has been in space.
I have been in space.
You've been in... How did you get to space?
Uber rocket threw me into space.
You've heard of Uber Rocket, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. I've seen him throw some shit around.
Yeah.
wait,
well,
you've seen him?
Oh,
Remember the
no,
Texas technology raids? That was in the news.
I wasn't in Texas. I mean, I
Did
suppose
they happen like 2 years ago plus?
Yeah.
I spent some time in Texas myself
Oh, nice.
when I was really
Austin
young.
or somewhere else? It's a pretty big place.
Sorry?
Austin or somewhere else?
Where's the military base there?
There are many.
Like in Texas military bases?
Well, no, you know the one.
Fort
I'm-
Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, what's the nearest?
Fort Lauderdale.
is
Yeah.
That's a
The
third.
base and the place.
Oh,
they
Fort
share it.
Lauderdale.
Oh, cool.
Then he's from Austin. Give me a hell yeah!
Hell yeah! How'd you like the home country?
I mean, I haven't been there since I was about 6.
We don't talk about Oklahoma either. Just forget that they exist.
Military upbringing, moved all around southern United States before settling down
Look, Jen, it's so cute.
Oh,
They
no.
are drooling at one another.
until settled down here finally.
Sweet.
So, Peterson and Michael.
How was space? Like,
Her-
that must have been weird.
It's
Call-
lonely out in space.
Well, you don't get to experience it too long as you freeze solid and think, oh god, I'm going to die when I re-enter.
Yeah, but you got to meet all the cool space people.
Humanus Station. They basically saved my bacon, and then I just had to wait until they could shuttle me back down to Earth.
Oh,
So I got to spend like a week in space.
that must have been fun.
No,
And-
Dexy, he didn't mean real bacon. You can go back.
Okay.
I miss bacon. And steak.
I heard bacon again. He called me Miss Bacon. I'm not fat!
That's not what I meant.
No, he said I miss bacon.
Yeah, he misses eating bacon.
I miss bacon too.
You had bacon yesterday.
You had bacon yesterday?
It's not a
I'm not fat!
It's not a regular.
Runs off.
It's not a regular thing. We encountered like a wild boar during survival training. So
Oh. Now I'm jealous.
And as it turns out, Kichwa cooks better than any of the women here. He has a 14 in cooking. Look at his fucking huge numbers.
That's a fucking huge number, dude.
yeah, suffer through that, Stephen. Your toast and your pot.
Toast!
I have to put the toast thing back in.
I just passed that not long ago.
That's wrong. My toast is.
I must cook additional bacon.
Must construct additional bacon. Speaking of Stephen, before he gets here, and when we play the gamer next, I have his thing.
American
God bless
hero,
eBay.
Sander Magruder.
Bumper.
Scrawny nerdlinger hero.
Hey, you couldn't do that. The storeroom is filled with 2 nerds playing Warhammer.
Here they are. Boys.
Ah, light!
Front and center. Come on.
But it was my turn. It was my turn, man.
It'll still be your turn when you get back.
Yeah. Well, until Danger Room's in
But I will have lost the impetus of surprise, giving him more time to think of my moves.
It's alright. I had a friend like this before. Just
Just
let them go at it.
Just be real careful
Oh.
when you move your feet so you don't
It's a
crush
new
your
guy.
knee.
Wait, they hustle up.
Interesting hat. He's wearing a skirt over his pants. Why is that?
Style.
prison?
I was temporarily.
Makes
yes.
perfect sense. Were you in with
What?
Buggernaut?
No.
Oh, I get it. Easier access for the.
I'm wearing pants underneath.
Yeah, but you weren't when you arrived, I bet.
I
Those
wasn't.
look like constructed pants.
Yeah, well, I wasn't wearing this kilt either,
Jim's like, he was wearing a bright orange muscle thong.
and rocking it.
And an invisible hat.
To be fair, I only put that on just before I said the joke. It would be pointless wearing an invisible
Wait,
hat
so
the
do
whole
you
time.
normally wear
So-
a bright orange muscle thong? or
sorry.
is that
Hang
No, but I'm adjusted to it.
I am Anthony Peterson, PBSA 4252, Euclid. I'm Michael Weeks, DBSA MA3, Euclid. What's your name?
Derek.
It does not matter what your name is! He becomes Dr. Rock Bravestone, who is just the Rock in jungle gear. You've seen Jumanji?
I've seen
That
many
is
City
exactly
of
what
Rocks
this
movies.
is.
They're all in the fucking
You're
jungle.
doing Rocktober?
Oh, damn it, Roxy. Are you just here to flex on the new guy?
I mean, it worked.
Sorry. Had to do it.
Derek.
No, by
Strong.
all means,
Yeah.
anytime.
TK421 Euclid.
The two boys go,
Why aren't you at your post?
Everyone's
I'm gonna
doing it.
watch this movie again so I can understand
You heard it. We get to watch it again. Hey!
It's the Blob next, apparently.
Oh, I love the
Woo!
Blob.
I've been looking forward to this. I've never seen it. I hope it doesn't give me any psychoses about our teammates.
That would be bad.
It's gonna do that.
What?
I was tripping when I walked in.
I don't get it, but I hope we do.
Yeah. So, Michael here is Wanda's next door neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
He's already met Wanda, so I'm just.
Oh.
And this is the Warhammer
Yes.
thing.
It doesn't look like no Warhammer to me.
It's
If I swung it, it wouldn't be very effective.
well, I mean, it don't look like much when it's down that little and that small, but Dixie can probably show you a more impressive one later on, or Wanda sometime maybe.
Yeah,
What?
see, they
I
just
don't get it.
it just doesn't have the weight. And posse an invisible actual Warhammer. Splish it into you.
If I hit something with this,
once you lose contact with it, it ceases to exist.
because this is I'm holding an imaginary thing,
It's only there temporarily.
so you
I'm sure you
can't.
felt it for an instant.
What he means, boys, is that Dexy or Wanda could turn into.
No.
Don't tell them. There's been a conspiracy of not telling them.
Okay.
Thank you. Because everyone was involved in that. You're just deciding not to now.
Okay.
Well, don't worry about me, man. I got weapons all over so the arm becomes hammer. So yeah.
That's cool. Anyway, have fun with your Warhammer.
Oh, you. Well, I mean, we have hobby nights. You'll probably wind up playing a Warhammer at some point.
I wonder what the next one is.
I don't know. At this rate, it might be that motorcycle trip one. That'd be kind of cool.
I'm interested. I'll see you guys in the danger room later, I guess.
What? This danger room?
We have a new guy, so we're suspecting there's probably going to be danger room. It usually is when we get someone new.
Oh no.
So you guys should get back to your game and finish up fast.
They're already doing it.
Doesn't work that way. It takes as long as it takes.
Takes as long as it takes when you're trying to win.
Well, yeah. I mean, there was that whole thing when, yeah.
There was that whole thing when, yeah.
Well, okay, we went into Wanda was playing some nerds at this little store in town, and when I went to tell her that we had to go, she just decimated them in like a minute and then left.
Hung around some nerd stores in the past. good place to find people beat up who are there to beat up other people.
Oh, so you're like Andy Bully.
Oh, no, I just, like, it's a good excuse to fight someone. And
Oh, shit, yeah.
drunk people use bottles sometimes, so I don't always go to bars.
So you can't just, like, invisible yourself some body armor.
I hadn't thought of that. If I got my hands on some, figure out how, it all goes together, maybe.
So you actually have to contact something to make a copy of it. So your invisible motorbike was invisible police motorbike.
Oh, no, it was my old bike. My old fat boy. I basically got to kind of know how the thing works.
Well, I think you've met everybody. Now we just need to get you acquainted with your terminal.
Yeah, there was a lot more people than I was expecting. A lot less cells.
Well, I mean,
yeah. Where's your stuff, by the way?
I don't really have any stuff. Baz kind of blew it all up.
Well, when Tarius arrived, Anne moved all of his stuff in. Maybe someone got detailed to move his stuff in.
Nah, there ain't nothing to move in.
Well,
Yeah, it was all confiscated.
more stuff to buy from the student store then. You can have a black and white American flag.
That's just sacrilege.
It's all he's going to get out of the thing. How did you get yours? You got
Brought
one
it with me.
Oh, okay.
Perks of not arriving on a prison bus.
What kind of pure blood, red-blooded American does not have an American flag?
Well, I don't have one, but I also don't have blood, so yeah.
Roll my eyes. Let's go to your room. It's going to look a bit sparse without you having anything in there, but we'll show you the terminal and
walks
the gist
up
of
with a
everything.
Tupperware container full of brown. Here you go, Jennifer. Oh, thanks. I can't wait to go through your shit.
Keep me
I think
posted.
I already see some stuff in here. This is all of it? Yes. Did you scrape? Yes.
Oh,
Good.
gross.
You guys are weird.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna go
Yeah.
take care of the poo bin.
Yeah, you do that. You can do that by yourself.
There's a long chain of events.
You don't want to go with her, Alvin?
No. They'll fill
You
me
keep
in.
claiming this is really your thing.
This is
Team
this is a Team Jennifer moment.
Really?
This is a Team Jennifer
He
moment.
does. He keeps saying this was his thing.
This
You,
Team Jennifer, get on board or get run over.
look, I have never referred to this thing as, except for Team Alvin that one time, and then you immediately said no, it's Team Jennifer, so it's been Team Jennifer.
Right.
And Team Jennifer looks at shit.
Look, you go sort
Team
out your
Jennifer's
shit.
they's looking for clues. That there's a long chain of events that leads there, and it makes sense, but we're not going to get into it right now.
I'll take your word for it making sense.
She'll rush off with the poo. And the container as well, I guess.
So just swap your card through there, and that'll give you access. There you go.
Do you think they'd be mad if I opened this door up?
Well, like Edgewood? Probably not.
I mean, there's the whole
Wait.
whole thing.
Are you
you're about to
are you
open up.
using like home improvement? Open this door up, meaning make my door wider.
No, I meant like take it off,
No,
pull it
you-
apart.
Yeah, no, you can't
Yeah,
do that.
probably no.
Damn.
A couple of guys in technicians' coveralls walk out. It's ready.
Oh, cheers. Do you hear the thing about the? Do you know if I'm allowed to remove the door?
Please do not damage the room.
You can't.
I mean-
there has to be containment.
And quite
sometimes.
frankly, next week there is a slim possibility you could be dead, and then this is someone else's room.
No, fair. I'll prove I can stick around.
That's a good
before I
way of
ask
looking
for
at it.
a
Nice and upbeat.
secondary door.
Well, I mean, I have to think like that considering I've got a bathroom all to myself.
Yeah, I have to think like that to survive on the streets anyway.
So yeah, that's your bed, obviously. And the only really other thing in here is, aside from this wardrobe, is terminal.
The magic box thing.
How familiar are you with computers?
I used one to select some clothes. That's about it.
It's very similar to that, but
Not as user friendly.
yeah, I mean you can voice command it as well. That's what Kichwa does, for example.
Oh. I did try to pull apart a computer once, but it didn't go so
But
well.
please do not.
School was
try and-
pretty mad.
Please do not try and take these apart. We had the speech about please not damaging these because they'll just put another one in, and they'll be really pissed if you break
So
that.
you can you'll get important messages through here. You can message other people, like you can message us. They'll be automatically in the contacts. You can message student liaison.
So
If
it
you
is
need to-
magic.
If you need to
So
message,
she's using message as a verb, which is not a thing
if you
at this time. So this is super future terminology.
if you want to contact anybody above student liaison, you have to go through me. There's
think
also news. You'll get news on here.
Is it he has to log in, or we can actually start? Because
He has to log in.
yeah. So you got to come up with a password and everything.
And to just put it in on the.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
the little boardy dealy thing. You just push buttons for letters.
So you touch the screen, lights up, the terminal. Greetings, new student. Because of your criminal past, certain features are disabled.
Oh shit!
For security.
Oh, damn.
Please enter your new password here. Your password must be between 256 and 1032 characters long and contain 17 numbers, 4 lowercase letters, 15 uppercase letters, 2 underscore punctuations, an apostrophe, an asterisk, and the word poop.
I'm not going to be able to remember that.
Does that really?
No, it says between 8 and 16 characters long.
That's
I mean, just pick something you easy to remember.
Actually,
like,
there is no limit on passwords, so you could just type a sentence if you want.
you could just put like meat music and then your robot name. What? You said meat music. That was your thing. Meat music. Meat music.
Puts in
TK's
password.
thing.
Derek Ford.
Password security. Low.
That's
Confirm.
good.
Accepted.
That's
Welcome
what- that's
aboard,
what-
Derek.
That was weird. Does yours do that?
Mine doesn't say Derek.
Well, no, I wouldn't say Derek.
Mine says Your Royal Highness.
Oh.
What? You can change your name.
25-star General Roxana.
And if you go there, then you get your class schedule and what we will be doing for the day.
Heavy skull work.
Oh,
Skull work?
as in
Book learnings.
Oh, no.
so
God.
a few.
Where you will be spending all of your points.
Yeah. I mean, some of us usually have like when it says powers training, that's kind of variable for depending on what your powers are, different classes. But other than that, all of us tend to be combined class.
Yeah, most
Oh,
classes are the same. It's just the mutant power specific ones.
Johnny and Jen tend to skip a few classes because they're doing more academic schoolwork bullshit that we've kind of given up on apparently.
I feel that one.
You can also optionally, if you like, take extra classes.
You can't
Any
speak.
subjects you like.
You can speak them to England real better.
So, when's the first exciting class? Scroll through list.
Well,
Never.
Never.
There isn't one listed.
When's the
I don't know
day
when-
room? It's not open.
no, they usually they
That's a
just
spring
throw
on you
the
class.
yeah.
Yeah, and if you do real good, then you don't go to the infirmary, and kind of the rest of the day is yours to recover from that.
Interestingly enough, there's like a bunch of gaps for elective classes, and you need to see GINT to specify to fill those in. There's also like a bunch of messages already on your terminal. One of them is from Wanda saying, "Hey, new guy. Also, I'm BCCing this to everyone. There's a new guy here. He probably doesn't know how to use his terminal, so who knows what week he's going to see this. So you've probably already got to know me. That I don't need to introduce myself here because no
Okay.
one's going to tell you how to use these things because they don't.
Okay.
Unless
Okay, she's already got the subject there, and so you hit here and it'll reply, and you can just type a message to her, and it'll send it to everybody.
To everybody.
Well,
Yeah, I'm going to look at that, and I'm going to be also like, what she means. Well, actually, it's weird because she was already pretty into computers, and I think her neighbor friend taught her.
How
But
did
we didn't get told. I didn't even know what the terminal was for like over a week.
Oh yeah,
Well, it's
but,
like the most interesting thing in the room.
oh yeah, but to be fair, Roxy's not the best technical person on our team.
No.
She's the best She's one of the best shooters and the best
Shootist.
the best to
Shootist?
be. Well, I mean, you're not like the sniper
shootist.
because Jennifer.
No, I was more balking at the term.
The shootist.
and let's be fair. I mean, you're slowly learning to use your guns a little bit less, and the rock thing a bit more. Roxy can manipulate and turn rocks into things. You might have seen the sculpture of the army man we have down there.
Forgot to mention that there's a Minuteman sculpture made out of rock in the powers room.
Does fine work. Why would you need a gun if you can do rock stuff?
Jesus.
Well,
I wish
I'll-
Jennifer was here right now so she could just go, that's why.
Well, okay,
You'll
here's
find
the
out.
thing. I was already proficient in small arms.
From the army, right?
But I mean,
Also,
what
because
if,
you went to a public school.
what if my powers don't work? What if I'm up in the air? What if I'm nowhere where there's any ground?
It makes sense.
In water?
Well, I mean, to be
Is a gun gonna work underwater?
It might.
I
Some
don't
guns
think
that
so.
work underwater.
okay, but I mean, at the moment, everyone in the circle
Damn
that
it.
you have met, except Wanda, is proficient in at least one firearm. Wanda has to be proficient on the BB guns first. She'll be fine. She just gotta bulk up and train up a little bit so she can hold the guns better.
She's got a long way to go. Long way to go. Long way to go. Long way to go.